Hello my dudes, today I want to do a little video about ethical consumption and fast fashion. This topic was inspired by a video that was recently posted by one of my favorite YouTubers, Tiffanyferg. She makes videos, a lot of fashion videos, trying different companies for a week or different styles for a week, and her most recent video was wearing $5 clothing from a site called Romwe for a week. In case you don't know about Romwe or similar websites like Zaful, SheIn, they're basically extremely cheap clothing that are on trend. Like, I'm talking most things are under $10, even under $5. Obviously that's very attractive to people. They go on their websites, they see stuff that looks pretty cute, definitely trendy, and you can obviously buy a lot of stuff for pretty low prices. So Sophia's video was a good, honest review of like the quality of the products, and she explained how even she paid for expedited shipping, which is supposed to get to you within 2 to 3 days, and it ended up taking like a month for all of her stuff to arrive. Part of that is because most, if not all, of those kinds of websites are based in China. So if any of you have ordered anything online internationally before, you know it takes a long time. So I think the expedited shipping part of those websites is absolutely a scam, because they clearly cannot promise to send those products in such a short amount of time. Anyway, I always love Sophia's videos because she tends to do a lot of research and a lot of planning, and her videos take a lot of time to put together. But I noticed in the comment section of this video, a lot of people were talking about fast fashion and the problems with it, and kind of debating whether Sophia's video and videos like that promote fast fashion or whether they actually get people to stay away from websites like that. It's tough. I mean, obviously in the video, she points out how a lot of the things are very cheaply made, extremely thin materials, or literally unwearable. A lot of these things don't look like the pictures, and actually there are so many issues. A lot of these products are rip-offs. Like, they're actually stolen designs. A lot of the photos are literally stolen from other companies as well. And altogether it's just very sketchy, to say the least. Absolutely problematic. But Sophia is absolutely not the only person who has been making videos about these websites. People have been making videos about Zaful. Is it a scam? Is it worth it? SheIn, Romwe, whatever, all of these sites for as long as they've been around. I've actually been emailed by Zaful multiple times offering to send me like $250 to do a review video. But I would absolutely never do that because I don't want to promote companies like that, and I know that that clothing is made in unsustainable ways. So that's my biggest issue with websites like this, is obviously there's no possible way to have decent working conditions and pay a decent wage to the people making these clothing items if your items are so cheap. Unfortunately, that's a major issue across the world with most of our products. Fast fashion and trying to find a way to consume in the most sustainable or ethical way is definitely difficult. And I'm definitely not saying that I'm anywhere near perfect, but whenever possible, I do try to support better companies that actually care about their production, their workers, sustainability, etc. The thing is, I have seen so many videos popping up in my recommended page for videos like this, and the trendy thing recently is to spend a crazy amount of money on these websites. You're not just testing it out, buying a couple things. There are YouTubers who are saying, I spent $300, $400, $500 on Zaful. Is it a scam? Is it worth it? And they do a try-on haul. And in most of these videos, they are honest again about maybe the quality of the clothing. Some items are actually decent or wearable, but a lot of them are such low quality, obviously, that they're unwearable or just don't look good, don't fit right. But the thing about these websites is the return and the refund kind of process is so ridiculous that it's not even worth trying to return things when you don't like them or they don't fit well. But it really just grinds my gears to see so many big YouTubers and all of these videos getting so many views with zero discussion of fast fashion or how it's possible to have clothing that cheap. I think it's kind of ridiculous when people could be like, wow, this stuff is unbelievably cheap, it's amazing. It's like, how do you not talk about or even question why it should not be that cheap, you know?
I also forgot to mention the issue of glorifying like over shopping and all of these giant seasonal hauls. It's problematic.
Anyway, there are a lot of layers to this. Like, as a consumer, you probably shouldn't shop from these websites because you're not gonna get quality things. They're not gonna last you very long, even if they do fit nicely or look okay. But I know for people on a budget, most people are on a budget trying to still look cute, it's hard to find things that are trendy or interesting that aren't crazy expensive. Which is why thrift shopping is the holy grail. I am obviously a huge fan of secondhand clothing. This I probably bought at a Goodwill. Shopping secondhand is definitely the best way to find unique items and shop on a budget. It's not as cheap as it used to be, you know, back in the day where you could buy a 99-cent shirt, but it's still a lot cheaper than buying something new. And if you're shopping in person, you can actually feel each item out, you can try them on, you can make sure they're decent quality instead of getting these $3 paper shirts from online. But if online shopping is your thing, you can also thrift shop online. There are apps like Depop and all those other shop your closet kind of apps or websites. And there are a lot of people who post very affordable, really cute items from there as well. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I just hope that people become just a little bit more mindful about what they're promoting, because even when you make a video like that reviewing a company saying, oh, it's not the best quality, most likely people are searching for cheap clothing and they're going to be motivated to buy things from that website, from your video, because they're gonna risk it because, hey, the shirt's only $4. And I hope that YouTubers like Sophia in the future talk about more sustainable options or do more promotion of secondhand clothing, because that can be a very fun way to spice up your wardrobe as well. And it's definitely better for the environment and much more sustainable and honestly more fun. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe hit up your local Goodwill today and buy a nice funky vintage dad shirt. Okay, thanks, bye!